unchangeable, reliable. Only you can do what the best.
Hello YouTube, welcome again for watching us for this show, and this show called Open Mind Show. So we're going to be learning about my young brother here, to hear him what he want to be, the future from today, you know, what he want to become, you know, when he grow up. So it's always good to ask these young brothers, man, to know what's the mind. So this is how you help us to help them, so they can reach to the point that they want to be, the generation that coming tomorrow. So if we don't speak to them to understand what is in their mind, it's going to be hard for us even to know what they want. So that's why I call this as Open Mind Show. So we're going to be asking questions, and you know, as you know, my name already is Young Chocolate.
This is Famous Name over here.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to be speaking about who you want to become tomorrow. So I'm sure you have a lot of things you guys are going to learn. It's about encouragement, young generation. So I hope when he speaks, so he can speak the voice, so we can be able to hear him, and maybe you help the other children out there. So yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
You do good? Comfortable? So when you guys at school is when they're open?
I think somewhere around fall.
Okay. So yeah, as I said, it's open mind show. So my first question is, you are at high school. I know you're high school, and you're trying to become somebody tomorrow, so you can be able to have the way to feed your family and support your family. So what are you studying in school right now?
Right now, since I'm in high school, I have to do the basic subjects of math, science, English, and social studies, but we're starting social studies this year, so yeah. And my other classes are just engineer, robotics, and like a communication class.
Okay, so that's good. So what do you like most between those? So I like you to speak loud so they can hear you. You know, because what you say, you probably help the other children out there, encouragement them so they can be focused to what you do. Maybe they probably like what you say. Between all these things that you choose, they probably like some of those things, and they're trying to become who you want to become tomorrow. So what's the best things that you like in all those?
Right now it's robotics and engineer.
So you like engineer? In the engineer, what do you like to like? What's the more things that you love in engineering?
Just to like program, build stuff, and help me. So when I get to college, I can be a better engineer during college.
So what's the most things that you like to build? Like what's your things that you think like tomorrow, if I watch YouTube, I see people, all these engineers build this stuff. So tomorrow I wanna become one of them. What's the best things that is very important that you like to build one day in the future?
I like to build technology, like phones, computers, and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's great. That's great. So he said that he like to build the phones. You know, he like to one day so he can build his own phone. You know, it's really awesome. So what's the most things that you think you could do to get to that level? You still in school, you got a high school, and tomorrow you're probably gonna go. If you gotta bless you, you're gonna go to the college. So what do you think you should be able to do for you to reach to that level to become as those people?
Just study hard and like pay attention in school. Don't let other people distract you and stuff.
Okay, yeah, that's very very important. That's very important to become smart and to focus and measure things that I think is really good. Especially when you focus. You know, focus take you to somewhere. You know, when everything that you do, as I encourage him, the things that you do in the life, focus. You know, focus make you to get to where you want to go. Don't give up, no matter how situation hard come. Don't give up. Don't ever make somebody to tell you that you can't do this, because you could do anything that you want to do as long as you put a focus to it and you put a time on it. When you put a time on it, you become who you want to become. So anyways, back to you. So I know you say you like to create the phones. Why make you so interested to be able to to get to the stuff that you be able to create the phones? Why not car? Why not different stuff? Why only phone? That's the most things that you like.
I wanted program or like build technology because when like the first time I cracked my screen, I bought a new one. I know how to program it, and I switched it up, and it was pretty easy and stuff. And you know, just taking the parts off and renewing it. And so I just realized like that was easy, and I realized I can get paid for doing what I like. So that's what made me.
Yeah, and that's good. So what do you? So yeah, that's really good to see that you could only. So you're already smart. You already do your own stuff, and I know I see you a couple of times do phones and stuff, and it's really smart. In your age, you already know how to do that. That's a good starting things when you do things. So do you ever take time to watch YouTube or watch somebody that encourage you to be able to do more to all these things that you trying to become one day?
I don't watch YouTube, but my dad likes to build a lot of stuff, and sometimes he'll ask me or my older brother to help him with stuff, and like to program cameras around the house, to build a greenhouse in the backyard, and stuff like that. And it's practice while I'm also helping my dad build stuff.
Oh wow, that's great. So the brother has already got experience from his parents. So it sounds like it's a blood things, you know, like it's something that his daddy really born with it, and so he's trying to pass to them so they can able to become. One day could say, you know, I train my son, and want my son to become who I want him to become. So yeah, all these things it take the effort. So you know, like I said, this is an open mind show. You know, to know what's my young brother he like to do in his future for tomorrow, because he helps to support him what he need the support to become what he want to be. So what do you think that is good for people if you need a support from like somebody? Do you need a support from advising or to be reached there, or support of pushing you? What is a really good thing you could, if you're trying to learn more, that you need the help to be able to get to reach to that level? Because it's not easy things, because you have to put a work on it. And for you to put a work on it, why is the best things that you think like, if I could do this, or if I could listen to this person, if he's advising somebody, give me advice, good advice, I'll reach it.
If you really want to pursue your goal, I think you should do it. It doesn't matter what anybody else tells you. And if you need someone to motivate you, most likely your teachers will, or your family, parents, and friends. And if they're not motivating you for what you want to be, I don't think they're like true friends or stuff. But most of the times your teacher, or parents, or family will help you and motivate you with what you want to do in life.
Yeah, wow, interesting. Yeah, yes, sometimes it's good to get advice from people, you know, and this why tomorrow, you know, this why we sometimes we get in trouble, because we don't like, when you become the person that you're trying to reach, to the person that, to the place that you want to be, and you have to listen more and put a time on it. If you don't, you know, everything that you need to do in life, you have to put a time on it and not give up, and just, you know what I'm saying, continue do it, and it help you. So, like, you know, so do you ever be in the class and one of your teacher tell you like, you think like what you do is really good, and you think like you have that energy and motivation of doing things, and maybe some class children, what's it called, the classmate that they even learn something, just an example?
Yeah, like me, I'm really good at math, and sometimes I'll finish first, and she'll want me to go help other students for extra credit in that classroom.
Oh, that's good. So you see, children out there, if you guys need the math with the help, my young brother right here, you know, is really good in the math. So he always be good. To ask is not means that you're not smart. To ask, it make you smarter. So ask if you can. Get the support if you can. Don't be afraid that if I ask, I'll look like somebody I'm not smart. No. When you ask, that's why people open to you. But when you don't ask, they don't know what you need. So be up there anybody that knows in school is too young and have a dream that coming up, so ask. If you don't understand, ask and you'll be able to help. So anyways, so what's the fun things that you like to do? Fun things that you like to do?
In school.
And anything it's open show, so anything that you love to do.
I like to play sports, basketball or work out sometimes. That's usually what I'm doing right now since we're quarantine. Or otherwise, I just go hang out with my friends and play basketball with them and stuff like that.
So that's the time of your free time, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So I know you love to play basketball more. Do you have any of your favorite player in basketball? Who's your favorite?
I would say right now would be Giannis, Westbrook, and Damian Lillard.
Wow. See, he got too many. Me, I only got two. One of them, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. And rest in peace, that was one of my best player basketball that I used to have. Kobe Bryant, and now he's gone now. I got only one more. One was Curry. I had a Curry. That's the one. Is my best right now. Basketball, Golden State. That's my best player right now that I have. So I have it too. So I love basketball, but most I play soccer. And most things that I do, I try to encourage my young brothers, to become who they want to become. Because sometimes these kids, they need help, but we leave them hanging. We think like they're okay. But if you get close to them and you're trying to speak to them, you understand what they need. Because you cannot help these children if you don't go close to them and help them and understand their mind, who they want to become, to be able to help them. So there always be somebody up there, you need help. And our job is me, I came to this country, long time ago, and most of the young kids, they find me here. So my job is to help them. I don't want to see them struggle, the things that I've been through, So for me, before they reach to that level, I help them. That's my job to do. I help them, and this is why I'm doing this show. And I help you guys love this show for encouragement, and I help you guys keep subscribed. It will help me to have that energy of do more. So I'm going to be do show with different people. And if you're out there, you always want to talk about something, this is your time. Everybody know me. They will contact me, I'll come and we'll do the show. And we hear your mind, so you could be open and we know what you want. So this about this show. This show are helping these children, the young generation, the one that can become tomorrow. We cannot just leave them like that every time they get in trouble. Some of them go in jail. No. We're not here to see our brothers go in jail. We don't want to see that. We're not here to see our brothers suffering. If we could help them in any situation that we can, this is why we're here as the brothers over here to help one another. And as a community, especially Africa community, we raised, as our parents tell us, to help one another, to look out for one another. So that's why we're here. So yeah, that's why we're here to do this show and try to understand my little brother. So what's the good thing that you like to do when you are home? Not when you are in the basketball or when you are home. What are the best things you like to do? And I like to know, I think this is interesting. I need to know what's his favorite food. What's the food that you like to do? Because I know a lot of Africans, they like fufu, Fufu every time, fufu. Like me, fufu is my favorite. So there's people that got all kind of different favorite. And that's why I call this show again, Open Mind Show. So what's your favorite meal when you are home?
Like you said,
and I like you to speak really so people they can hear you. I want to know what's his favorite food.
Like you said, food that I like is fufu, but food that I can cook would be pasta. But I really like when my parents cook fufu and stuff like that.
So fufu, you like fufu? Fufu with what? Do you like to eat fufu with beans? Do you like to eat fufu with chicken? You like to eat, each person have a favorite.
With fish or greens, so
okay. Okay. So do you go to church?
Yes.
Do you love to go to church?
Yes.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So that's good. Yeah. So what's your best favorite drink? Like there's a Coke, there's juice, there's milk, there's all kind of things. What's your favorite things that you like to when you eating or when you spend the time at home. I know you love popcorn. I know that for sure because a lot of kids, they love popcorn. So when you watch a movie, what's your favorite things that you like to eat when you watch a movie? Like, you know, chips, what kind of chips and stuff like that?
I would eat like just small snacks, like sometimes I'll get Reese's Puffs, Snickers, popcorn a lot, and like butter popcorn, and drinks. I'll get root beer, but my favorite drink would be like a milkshake.
Okay. Yeah, milkshake. Yeah, man. It sound good. See, this is what we do. See, I spend the time with him just trying to listen his mind. So, an encouragement that is a man that he like engineering. See, to see his age and he love to be engineering is really interesting. And to hear all these things that he like to fix, because I see myself doing these things. Some of these things I see myself, and I see his daddy doing it. So this is what we want to be as a community, is for us to see what we could help these kids, man, when they're coming up. We don't want to see tomorrow they out there get arrested, they out there get in trouble. No, it's not good. It's just to encourage them not to give up what they do. Stay faith, keep faith, go to church, pray, believe in God. At the same time, God is helping you for what activities that you want to become tomorrow. If you think like you struggle, ask question. Don't scare to ask, even in the class. Ask question. Stay away from the friends that will cause you things that you don't supposed to be doing. Spend the time studying. Spend the time read the Bible. Spend the time pray. Spend the time of listening other people good ideas. Don't have a friends that will put you in trouble. So, like I said, this is an open show. So you are there and know that you have some interesting things that you need to speak. I'm here. I'll come there. I'll do the show with you. We'll go to all kind of details that you need to become. So anything that you need to encourage the young man, that everything that we say to encourage them. So tomorrow, if they want to become, encourage them. Give them the words that will support them, so they'll have that energy like you do. Go ahead.
I'll say to just stay focused in school, study, and I'm learning this from my older brother. He's a freshman at PSU right now, and he does a lot of homework. He spends time studying stuff. And me myself, I want to go to college. I want to go to college myself, and so I'll spend time studying, just doing stuff that needs to be done and not extra. But like I do extra work for extra credit, and like I said, I like math, and that would be a class I spend a lot of time in.
Sound good. So this show is almost close to ending. So, but I have more coming up. So what I will do, the next one, I will go to my young sister, and I'm gonna do the interview with her and understand it. Always good to understand even these young girls coming up, you know, to encourage them tomorrow, because you know, be a girl is not easy. You know, you have to always focus to things and listen to mommy, listen to daddy, and not to just go around this young man's chase them. No, you have to focus to school. So tomorrow you could be able to say, my mom should teach me something that even help me to my whole future, so to my whole life. So stay tuned. I'm coming with more video, and I hope you like this encouragement, my young brother here. And subscribe the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, it's gonna be in the YouTube today, and I hope you guys enjoy this conversation, and we'll come with more. Peace and have a good day. Young Chocolate and my young brother here. Remember, stay smart to school. Stay strong. Study. Don't ever give up. Don't let somebody tell you you'll not be able to do this. No. Yes, you can. If you put a mind to it, you put a time on. I love you too. Stay tuned for more to come.
Absolutely nothing.